Convergence. What does that word really mean today? Security Squared asked that question at RSA and ISC West. The answers were all about data.
I think it's important for us to recognize as an industry that we've invested a lot of money in putting our information systems in place, but in a lot of cases we're not doing a very effective job of using the information that's coming out of those systems. And we've learned both in the business side and in the IT security side that you can apply business intelligence or you can apply a layer of intelligence over your data, whether it's data warehousing or data analytics, in order to be able to get more out of what you have.
The first issue is the operational role of the company. If they have a risk oversight strategy that operationally is looking to get a holistic view and manage risks in a collective environment, then it would be very natural to want to not only know where there are IT violations, but also physical violations, and more important, how they perhaps could interrelate to one another.
People leave digital footprints everywhere, whether it's time card systems, whether it's key badge access or key card systems, or whether I access a database or a website or whatever. I've got lots of different ways that I can track user activities, and only bringing them together do I really get a complete picture of what's going on in my environment.
We could start to do a lot more correlation between the different types of systems right now. So those security policies, they may not just be related to somebody forcing a door open right now. Now we can start to take a look at things like coordinated attacks that basically say that somebody is not only forcing a door open, but also that they have a firewall attack, or they have they're spreading a malicious virus across the network, or that there's somebody trying to take down a camera, an IP camera, or some sort of DVR type of device. You know, one of the hard drives is actually going out, right? So we can correlate all that information into a singular policy, a correlated policy, so that you can take a higher level type of action based off of that.
Term physical security information management is really a blend of not only physical security information, but information from the IT section as well, from the IT departments. A case in point would be the laptop device itself, where the laptop now becomes a security sensor. So it works both ways. We see IT equipment becoming used in a security realm, as well as security systems being used in an IT realm. So I see that as a crux of some of the convergence issues that we're dealing with.
Now basically, by sharing this information, physical security becomes a real partner with IT security, as well as the rest of the business community or the other business peers in an organization, such that they are now complementary. They're adding value that is more aligned with the overall goals of the organization. And conversely, if the network security information or these other business systems, maybe a SCADA system, if we're talking about industrial control, it can actually enhance physical security by having that information go the other direction, such that now the physical security system can respond to events that occur off on the cyber world, or perhaps, say, in these other business systems, where it does dictate a different physical security posture than what the normal posture would be.
Well, we've built a very strong partnership with the individuals who run our physical security at CA. These individuals have law enforcement backgrounds, have great deals of experience conducting investigations, understanding chain of custody and how to handle evidence, how to do documentation, how to engage with law enforcement, the legal requirements surrounding all of that activity. They know how to engage and interview people should that need arise. The level of service that they can provide us, the advantages they're able to provide us, greatly enhances the type of forensic offerings we can do on a cybersecurity side. Conversely, they are often involved in physical investigations where we can link cyber activity to that physical investigation. And in doing that, we've worked out tight engagement models, including our computer emergency response plan, fully integrated with our physical security department. And we've managed a great deal of success out of that relationship.
The biggest hurdle to such convergence isn't technology, it's people.
In the enterprise, you need strong leadership. Typically, when the two organizations report in the same chief information safety officer, for example, you see things happening. When it's two different budgets, two different executives, it's very difficult to make them work together. I would say it's the biggest challenge so far.
Both sides have a basic set of information that's important to the company, but neither side tends to look at it from the overall company risk perspective. They tend to look at it from their specific business model. So in some organizations, what we're seeing now is, if not a risk officer, somebody who's worried about the higher level risks to the organization, or a team approach where they actually take the physical security and logical security information systems that they have and pool the knowledge that they have and look for specific items, such as the one we talked about earlier, where somebody is actually not in the building but logged in.
So really there is a real synergy that can happen through the convergence, and it does require a dialogue between the IT security folks and the physical security folks.
When they sit down, they might use different phraseology, different terms, but at the end of the day they realize, walking from the table, that the concepts of access control, whether it's logical or physical, are universal. And by working off those common grounds and common goals, they'll see where there's syncopation opportunities, or there's really this mutual enhancement that comes out of it. The first thing, though, is really checking the egos at the door of both sides.
This is Sharon J. Watson reporting for Security Squared.